Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm TeslaPhil. So today I'm going to introduce you to the Supercharger V4 that is that has been launched actually for the first time in the world in Netherlands. And as you probably don't know, I'm from north of France, so I'm going to drive from Lille, it's a city in the north of France, cross the whole Belgium, as we can see here. So this is where I am. This is Lille, the city here. It's close to Roubaix for those that are cycling. Maybe you know this city. And then we're going to cross here Belgium, and this is Netherlands. And in Netherlands, for those that don't know, it's in Europe and it's one of the most dense charging supercharger network. So you can see here there's so many supercharger, and this is in France. As you can see, there's not so many. It's enough actually for us, but compared to Netherlands, there's so much more place to charge. And the one that we're going to visit today is this one. So there's 15 stars, and it has been open officially because yesterday it was still gray and we were not able to charge. Actually we were able to charge, it was a soft opening, but it was not mentioned in the map. So now it's officially open. It's a V4 and we're going to discover it. From my home here in Lille to that place we have 3 hours of driving. It's 293 kilometers, so it's a little less than 200 miles I think. And here it is. So I'm going to hit the road and we see you when I arrive.
Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music. Shutterstock music.
Alright guys, so we arrived at Harderwijk, and this is the famous Supercharger V4. So I think everyone's seen some pictures online, but for me it's the first time here, and we've measured the cable because it's really longer. It's 3 meters long. So if you take here the thing, you can see here it's 3 meters. We measured with this earlier, and so it's very easy to charge the car either way. So it can be on the left and on the right, because for example if I go here I could easily plug my car also on the right, and now it's also on the left. So both sides are much better than before. So Tesla's strategy was to open the supercharger to all the brands, EV brands, and this will be possible with this supercharger. So it's much better. So here there are 16 stars and it's officially open now, because I checked on the screen of the Tesla and it's now available. So we can go here. So I'm currently charging. When I was charging earlier here, the power was 160 kilowatt. I have the standard Model 3, so I have the limitation, but with long range or with the performance, it's possible to go all the way to 250 watts. So for the charging, there's actually nothing new for a user. You just plug and it charges. Nothing special about this. And we see here, because it takes, like usual, about 20 minutes, 25 minutes to charge the car. What I could say also here is in this area you can see there's like a playground here. There's a Burger King, KFC, so it's very American. And next to it there's a petrol station, but there's also it used to be also some place where you could charge the car. So now we have this place where you can also charge. There's one thing I think they really Tesla really need to do something, is about you see here I was going backward with my car and there's nothing to block the wheel. So actually I could go, you know, backward and hit this. There's nothing to protect the Supercharger V4. So this is something they really need to improve, because without, as everyone knows, most of the cars now they deliver without USS sensor, the ultrasound sensor. So I have no more beeps, you know, when I'm going backwards, even forward. And this would be a disaster if like someone doesn't really pay attention and hit the supercharger. So this will be a big issue, but that's the only issue I think I saw today. This supercharger is huge. It's like 2 meters tall, you can see, compared to the car. The car is meter 50, something like this, 1 meter 40, and it's much taller than the Supercharger V2 or V3. So this is one of the difference. And also for me there's something we could say here. It's not that heavy to manipulate, you know. You take it, and actually with a Tesla it's on the left, so you just need to plug. It's not very complicated. For someone, for an EV that is supposed to be on the other side, then you have to like hold the cable all the way here to plug it. It's a little bit more complicated, but it's still doable without any issues. So this is it, I think. I'm going to wait till the car is charged, and I will come back to you again. Alright, so charge up to 85%. For me it's more than enough to be back. We're going to have to visit the city of Harderwijk. There's I think it's a middle-aged city, so there's some things to do around. For me it's really, this supercharger is the same as the other one, V2 and V3, but it's faster than V2 for sure, but not faster than V3. And using this, it's completely the same. There's nothing new apart from the longer cable. So if my charging port was here, I could easily come all the way here, and on the other side it's not an issue anymore, because as I can see here, I could plug it also on the side of the car without any problem, and with one hand. So it's not heavy at all. The cable is not also going to roll on itself, so it's very easy to manipulate just with one hand, and I can plug it back. It's not falling down, so this is very good. So as I said earlier, only downside is something that they need to do at Tesla to block the wheels of the car so we don't hit the supercharger when we're going backward or even forward. And that's about it. This is a very nice supercharger. And also here, this is I think something new, because usually they don't put this kind of signs, like big signs. So here you have a big sign here saying Tesla Supercharger, but there's no mentions at all about that it's a V4. It just says it's a Tesla Supercharger. There's something also I noticed here about the numbers. You can see here it's written 3A. This one is the stall 3A, this one is the 2D, and this is the 2C, 2B and 2A, as you can see there. So this is a little different because it used to be 2A, 2B and then 3A, 3B. So now apparently it's 4x4. So this is something different than before, and you can see on the other side my car is on the 3B. So the 3A was behind us, this one was 3A, this one is 3B, 3C, 3D, and then 4A, 4B. So now it's 4x4. Apparently they do the letters like this. So this is another difference, but for me that's about it. So it's my first video in English. It was a pleasure to present this. I think it was worth to do it in English to everyone, because it's one of the first one in the world. Actually, it's the first one in the world, so it's interesting for everyone in the world to see this. So hope you appreciate it, and see you around. Don't forget to subscribe if you want more video in English. Let me know and I will do more. See you later. Bye bye.